Let's clear up trans rights. NYC launches Trans Rights Are Human Rights campaign to kickstart Pride Month. Mayor Zohran Mamdani and the New York City Commission on Human Rights announced the Trans Rights Are Human Rights campaign on Monday. The initiative will display informational graphics across public transit, kiosks, and print ads throughout Pride Month, outlining protections under the city's human rights law. The law guarantees the right to use correct names, pronouns, and gender-aligned facilities while banning discrimination in housing, employment, and public spaces. City officials say reported gender discrimination claims have reached a 5-year high, now making up nearly 20% of complaints filed with the Commission on Human Rights. Thank you, Mayor Mamdani and the New York City Commission on Human Rights. Happy Pride.
You know,
Wow.
Again, we said this earlier tonight. Not only just during Pride Month, can we not do this outside of Pride Month? I would consider we should be doing their rights are 365 days a year, not 30 days.
Just to be a bit of a political realist here, you know, he's juggling a lot of different constituencies. He's got hardline religious people that practice Islam that are not for LGBTQ rights. I don't think that's a controversial statement. Like, that's just it's not a mainstream position. So I think what he is able to do during Pride Month is to do the right thing for transgendered people. Unfortunately, I don't think it's something that would be politically feasible through the course of the whole year, just because he has to juggle, you know, certain constituencies that absolutely do not support.
But sometimes
LGBTQ
actions are stronger than words. And if he continues to do the right thing throughout the year, good for him. And I totally understand where you're coming from and where I'm sure he is, that, you know, having an Islamic background and the supporters in New York supporting him, he's got to play that give and take and balance issue of the different types of New Yorkers that make up New York is one of the most liberal places in the world. And he's coming in as someone who would be perceived as conservative just by his name.
Yeah. And, you know, the thing is that I'm sure he's getting a lot of flack, even though it's just Pride Month. And I know it's only 1 minute news, but I'm going to say what I want to say. Even though it's Pride Month, he's probably getting a lot of flack from his more conservative constituents in places like Queens, in places like Brooklyn, maybe not necessarily in Manhattan, but in some of these more outer borough places where you have large conservative populations. I'm sure he's doing the best that he can do. So